Hello. All right. Quickly gonna talk about two topics just before the workshop that's coming up, all about union. Um, it's a meditation workshop. I'll put the details below the under the in the description. So I want to talk about two things. One, why meditation? Why do we meditate? Uh, for union, and second, why union? Why is it necessary? Okay, I hope I can cover all the topics because I haven't got any notes, but I'll see. And if something is not covered, then I'll make another video soon. So, the meditations that I'm gonna teach, share rather in this workshop are there have been a lot of meditations that I started doing since about 7 years, since the time my awakening started. Before that, I was practicing Vipassana. I still do Vipassana, but now it had just gone to a very different depth. Um, but before awakening, I was only practicing Vipassana, and then these different kind of meditations they started coming to me, and every now and then different meditations came to me, depending on what was required in my journey. Then uh, here, I want to share meditations that are useful for twin flames for making the union happen. Um, I'm gonna talk about union. Okay, so it's not okay. Just wait for it. Uh, okay, so why do we do meditations? What's so special about these meditations? Meditating is like these meditations that have come to me. I'm sure there are so many um, other people who are receiving this, the different kinds of meditations, and they're practicing that. Okay, I'm just talking about what I have received. uh, these meditations are tools to fight, are tools to take control in our hands. Otherwise we once we we are awake, things like, I mean, because it's such a new situation. We have, like, there's no guide that shows the path that, this is the right way, and this is step number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, people do give names to the steps in awakening and in twin flame journey and all that, but they're not true with everybody. Everybody's experience is so different, so there's no certain guide as such. And things just keep, like, we are just all so new, and things just keep happening with us. uh, there's nobody to tell, like, what's going on, and uh, a counselor made only for this. I mean, of course, yeah, these days we do find counselors for this. Yeah, yeah, somewhere in some pockets here and there, thanks to the internet. um, all right, so what the meditations do is they empower us. They give the power in our hands. I'm sorry, I'm under the weather, and these tools, the meditation, are tools, and they empower us. You can, it's basically like manifestation. um, but manifestation is a very vague term. Some of these meditations are for healing your trauma, healing your twin flames trauma. Some meditations are about clearing. You clear something that has come up now, in this now, something, some old stuff, be it from this life, other life, thousand lives before. Something has come up, and you clear that up. Some meditations are like that. Some meditations, um, they almost like, they, I don't know how to explain that, because I'm not so good with sciences. But it's, I mean, it happens with me. It's physics, I know. I don't have terms for it. So, almost like changing the charge. uh, of the molecules. There are some meditations like that. So basically, what happens is you're basically creating this change within. You're starting it within. You are taking the control and you're doing it inside. You're doing the inner work. And because you're doing the inner work, you are bound to see the result outside. Yeah, so that's why we do the meditations, and it's a powerful tool. Um, I mean, otherwise things will just keep happening, man. If we don't say what we want, somebody else is saying what they want, and the universe is saying, like, this is otherwise, like, this is the course of things, and then go with it. I mean, there's nothing. Universe doesn't say this is right, this is wrong. You say, I want this. Universe says, all right, sure, dear, my baby, darling, sweetheart, take it. So we ask, and the universe gives us. Mm, and of course, it's not just asking, is not just asking. Asking is with the meditation, because the meditation is actually working for it. What happens once we start meditating? What happens? This is another part that I also need to cover. Important thing. What happens is, it's not that you ask something from the universe and it works immediately. You are you live in a example, you live in a city, and you say that you want a quiet life. Okay, now something happens, and maybe, like, you lose your job or whatever, and you have to move to a quieter, maybe a small town, or maybe you have to, like, there's some relatives there and you need to take care of them, or maybe your child's school, there's a better school there, and so you have to shift there. So but you're so settled in the city, and you don't want the that city life, because you're so settled, you don't want that to go. um, but then you asked for it, right? You said, I want a quiet life, and that's what universe is giving. So when you ask for something, something is gonna go, and uh, we got to know that something's gonna go, and that's fine. Another thing that happens is, there's a big reaction that happens within the body and outside in the situation. When you say, that I want something to happen, like, say, I want, uh, after, like, say, I want my twin flame to wish me on my birthday. Okay, if I want that to happen, okay, I'm just making up these examples, and I don't know how to carry them forward, but I have the concept what I want to say. So basically, when I say I want him to wish on my birthday, uh, he will get triggered with something. Even if we are on talking terms, when I wished for this, or we're not on talking terms, whatever the thing is. But to make that thing happen, suppose this is the wish, and to reach here, from here to here, there is a big obstacle. Earlier, that obstacle was not touched at all. Now, because you made that wish, that obstacle has to be conquered. And so you come across a big, something huge happens. Could be whatever. Okay, so something happens, and then you feel like, I wished for something good, and what am I facing here? So all that's happening is, like, the path is getting cleared. So your wish comes true. It could be this birthday, next birthday, whatever other birthday. All right. Okay, but be sure that the path is being cleared. And you would know. I mean, this is something that we know. Like, immediately, we don't know while we are going through that turmoil. We don't come to know, like, what is going on. But once we cross it, we feel lighter, and we know that, all right, we have cleared something. Okay. Uh, so when you start meditating, when you, start, um, when you, start, uh, 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 when Taking the power in your hands, it's not easy. One, you gotta be strong to deal with these turmoils, and two, you got to keep at it. You know, like like Buddha, who just sat under the tree and he said, "I'm not getting up until I achieve nirvana." Of course, he was Buddha, uh, but we get that determination. Okay, we need to have, and we have it. We all have it. We are not like twin flames, just like that. We are so powerful. We just have to, awaken that power, and believe in that power. Yeah. Okay, union, the last part, and then I'll close. Why is union necessary? I think I have spoken about it a couple of times. I feel, I mean, for me, it just comes like, so naturally to me that, I mean, this is what I believe in. Okay. There are other views and everything, but this is what comes to me very naturally, that union. I mean, if you are a twin flame and you're awake, it's your responsibility that you work for union. You work for union. Uh, Twin flame is just gonna, like, he'll show you the way. He, she, whatever, them, they will show you the way. uh, they will show you the wounds. Deal with this. This is where it hurts. This is where you need to work on. The twin flame will just keep showing you the mirror, and we are the ones who need to work on it. And that is what I call by seeking union. We need to keep working on what we are guided to do, what we are guided to heal. uh, uh, the union needs to first happen within the heart, within this this body, this mind, this spirit, this being. The union first need to happen within, and then you see it manifesting outside. So even if you are somebody who thinks that, I don't want it in the physical life, still I would suggest, um, feel the union within. It's not like, it's not like being with another person. It's like you healing yourself. It's just you completely healing yourself, you completely being yourself, and you feeling complete within yourself. It's bliss. It's not that, I mean, of course I have experienced it, and it comes and goes. It's not that I live in it, but when I feel it, I mean, that's, I feel that's the objective of this whole journey. And if we don't do that, then, it's just waste of time, waste of, like, I mean, what are we doing? I'm just wasting whatever this. Yeah. So, I mean, it's worthwhile, even if you're not keen on the physical union. The union within will is, it's like, I mean, it's just like, you being so complete within yourself. You feel that within yourself, and then there's no, you won't even have the wish to actually go out and pursue, like, the union outside. It is that bliss. Yeah. uh, all right, I guess I'll talk about it again later sometime. So the workshop is on 9th 10th 11th of January, uh, 2 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and it's online on Zoom. And the fees is 5,000 INR, or 65 USD. um, Join me. There are few registration done already. DM me or whatever, reach out to me, and or comment here. And yeah, see you soon. Bye bye. I love you.